While everyone's investment plan may look different, there are some things that can set you on the path to greater fulfillment in life. Investing in yourself is worth the time and the risk, and if you never try, you will never reach your true potential, and no one knows this more than the Sigma, who is always investing in himself. He knows that by doing this, he will gain a sense of satisfaction and self-fulfillment, be more motivated to accomplish his goals, increase his confidence, and prepare himself for a more stable and happy future. So in this video, we're going to explore 10 ways that the Sigma male invests in himself. Number 10. He's not afraid to say no. Did you know that the ability to say no is closely linked to self-confidence? People who have lower self-esteem feel more nervous about antagonizing others and will rate the needs of others more highly than their own. But the Sigma is the opposite to a people-pleaser. He is confident, self-assured, and knows how to set clear boundaries, so he isn't afraid to say no when it's required. Society teaches us that saying no or being disagreeable is somehow impolite and inconsiderate. But as the Sigma doesn't have the need to be socially accepted, he doesn't feel obligated to go along with things he doesn't want to. Saying no is a form of self-care and self-investment because it helps you prioritize your well-being over obligations and the needs of others. The Sigma male allows himself to easily say no to opportunities or people that aren't good for him, which opens him up to being able to say yes to the things that are truly important and that allow him to continue on his journey to becoming the best version of himself. Number 9. He reads. Reading is fundamental for the Sigma's long-term growth and personal investment, and it just so happens that he is an avid reader. Not many people read these days. They either got turned off from being forced to read at school, which made them loathe the most valuable self-assessment tool that exists, or they are too distracted by all of the entertainment options that exist in today's modern world. When it comes to choosing between watching Netflix or reading an actual book, for the Sigma, there's no contest. Reading goes hand in hand with self-improvement, and he loves the way that reading stimulates and focuses his brain in such a way that he gains more clarity about himself and the world around him. Not only does he find reading books the best form of entertainment, but he loves to learn new things, widen his worldview, boost his imagination, and learn from others. We all want to learn and grow, and there's no better way to do this than by reading often and regularly. Number 8. He travels. The experience of traveling is important because it has an enormous impact on self-development as one of the fastest and most organic ways to improve skills and develop new talents. The Sigma can attest to this. As a keen traveler himself, he loves to reap the benefits that come with having these new experiences in unknown lands. These benefits include improved self-esteem and confidence, increased global awareness, increased capacity for empathy, and importantly, a more secure sense of one's own personal identity. It sounds cliché, but traveling really does help one find themselves, and the Sigma seeks to broaden his horizons on a continuous journey of self-improvement. Having these new experiences abroad provides him with a new perspective on life, who he is and what's important to him, sometimes even leading him to redefine the meaning of his own life. Some things can only be learned through new experiences and adventures, and that's why the Sigma sees travel as one of the best ways to invest in himself. Number 7. He focuses on health. It's probably pretty obvious to most that one of the best ways to invest in yourself is to prioritize your health, and the Sigma sees this as one of the most profitable investments he can make. Living a healthy lifestyle can help prevent chronic disease, long-term illness, and a healthy body means you can enjoy all the experiences life has to offer. Not only that, but feeling good about yourself and taking care of your health is important for your self-esteem and self-image. So the Sigma will go to great lengths to make sure his fridge is stocked with healthy food, that he gets enough sleep, drinks enough water, and stays on top of his exercise regime. And we aren't just talking physical health, but he prioritizes his mental health in the same way. Meditation, cognitive exercises, and walks in nature are things he might indulge in to keep his overall happiness levels topped up. Focusing on all aspects of his health are important, as he's a busy guy with lots of ambition, so he needs to keep in tip-top shape. Number 6. He is introspective. When we find ourselves searching for answers that seem impossible to find, it's usually because the answer is already inside of us. The Sigma has learnt the art of introspection to help him uncover those answers by investing specific time in himself and dedicating it to self-reflection. Introspection is a daily mindfulness practice integral to the Sigma self-investment plan, as looking inward regularly is an important part of self-awareness. It gives him the ability to examine, explore, and get intimate with insights into his own behavior, inner conscience, feelings, and to get to know himself even better. He might do these in a variety of ways, including meditating, journaling, writing, or even through breathing exercises. He sees introspection as a gift that gives him the freedom to determine his own future and his own success, as not only can he choose to function in his areas of strength, but he also has the opportunity to acknowledge and manage his weaknesses. Considering how regular self-reflection promotes self-fulfillment, inner peace, and positive energy, we have to ask ourselves, what better self-investment is there than that? Number 5. He explores his creative side. The Sigma is naturally creative and benefits from being able to use his creativity as a healthy outlet for self-expression and for problem-solving. And he has so many thoughts in his mind at one time, allowing his creativity to flow helps him to better manage stress and negative emotions. Creativity doesn't only exist in the typical creative fields like performance and visual arts, but also in the area of business, computer science, and mathematics. All areas that the logical thinking Sigma, with his love of problem-solving, tends to excel in. Creativity helps the Sigma to grow by engaging his mind, but at the same time freeing it in a way that enables him to absorb knowledge more easily and makes his learning process more efficient. It also enables more empathy, unblocks old ways of thinking, and allows him to connect to himself, while also developing traits such as openness, insight, and the ability to generate new ideas. So, however he wants to express himself, whether through painting, writing, or making music, the Sigma invests in himself regularly through creative practice. Number 4. He optimizes his environment. When taking time to invest in yourself, that's exactly what is needed: time. The Sigma helps this process by making the effort to optimize his environment. Firstly, by employing strict time management, so he doesn't waste any time in working out where things are or what he needs to do next. And secondly, by increasing efficiency. He has well-organized spaces in which to work, whether that comes in the form of physical, mental, or emotional tasks. Well-organized spaces allow you to get more done and in good time. And even if you don't adopt a minimalist approach to your life, you can still benefit from having things well organized. It's difficult to accomplish anything if you are working in a chaotic environment, but being organized gives the Sigma a sense of control over his surroundings. He also feels more at peace, as organization can assist you in gaining enough energy to accomplish the things on your list. Number 3. He sets goals. The Sigma male is a goal-orientated type of guy who takes his goal setting very seriously. He knows that by setting attainable goals, he is more likely to accomplish more, as they will help to define what it is he wants to achieve. They also help him to visualize what he wants, helping him to process the steps needed to get there. But not just any goals, SMART goals. That is, goals that are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. He wants to keep himself accountable and measure his progress, whether they are long or short-term goals. They could be divided into personal, career, or business goals, but whatever they are, setting a goal provides a direction, a clear focus, along with a sense of purpose and motivation. He believes that without clear goals, a life journey is a hustle with no purpose, and not only that, but he will waste precious time spinning his wheels, not knowing where he's going or what he should be doing. Number 2. He hones his skills or learns new ones. Sigma males know that to be successful in life, you must never stop learning. It doesn't matter where you are in life, whether you have a PhD or finished formal education earlier. It's especially important to continue to learn new skills, especially ones that are transferable. The Sigma is all about increasing his knowledge of things that interest him and will read, study, research, and take courses or practice this new skill regularly to expand his skill set. But the Sigma already has a set of skills that are already established, but he doesn't forget about them. He continues to develop and improve on them until he becomes an expert, and even then, he still isn't done learning. He might expand his knowledge or develop his skills further by attending seminars, workshops, or other learning events connected with like-minded people who share similar interests. Now, before we get on to number 1, if you're enjoying this video on ways Sigma males invest in themselves, then consider liking and sharing the video so we know what you want to see more of and to help the video reach more like-minded viewers. Number 1. He only surrounds himself with positive people and eliminates toxicity. It's impossible to invest in yourself when you are surrounded by toxic people who pull you down. The Sigma isn't one for having many friends. He is, after all, a lone wolf who prefers to spend time alone in order to invest in himself. But he does still like having a few close friends to socialize with when the mood strikes him. However, he is very strict on who he lets into his inner circle and is selective on the type of people he allows to be around him. Choosing wisely, only accepting those who share his values and principles, he bolts at any hint of toxicity that could bring him down, sabotage his efforts, or negatively impact his future goals, not hesitating to eliminate any person in his life who brings those negative vibes and hinders his journey towards fulfillment. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and let us know in the comments section down below if you practice any of these self-investment techniques, or if there are any we've missed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you'll be notified on all our future content. And we'll see you next time.